You know what's keeping you broke? It's not your lack of skills. It's not the competition. It's not even the economy. It's this toxic belief that you need someone else's permission to succeed. You're sitting there with 20 years of IT experience, waiting for the perfect moment to start your business, waiting for more certifications, waiting for the right opportunity, waiting for someone to tell you, yes, you're ready now. Here's the brutal truth. Permission is never coming. And while you're waiting, less qualified people are building the business you should have started years ago. If you're tired of asking for permission, ready to start taking what's already yours, this video will change everything. Let me tell you about the permission trap. It's this invisible prison that keeps smart, capable people stuck forever. You think you need more training, more certifications, more experience, more money saved up, more market research, more. But here's what's really happening. You're using preparation as procrastination. You're hiding behind getting ready because you're terrified of actually doing the work. I see this all the time. Guy with 15 years of network security experience says he needs to learn more about business before he can start consulting. Really? You think the restaurant owner whose network you're going to secure cares about your MBA? He cares about one thing. Can you solve a problem? The truth is, you already have permission. You gave it to yourself the moment you decided you wanted more than a paper. The moment you realized your skills are worth more than what someone else is paying you for. Stop looking for external validation. Stop waiting for someone to tap you on the shoulder and say, you're ready now. That person doesn't exist. You are the only person who can give you permission to succeed. But what if I'm not qualified enough? What if there are people better than me? What if I fail? Welcome to imposter syndrome. The voice in your head telling you you're a fraud. That everyone will find out you don't know what you're doing. That you're not expert enough to charge premium prices. Here's what imposter syndrome doesn't want you to know. Everyone feels like an imposter sometimes. The difference is, successful people do it anyway. You think the guy charging $200 an hour for IT consulting knows everything? Absolutely not. But he knows enough to solve specific problems for specific people. And guess what? So do you. Let me break down what qualified actually means in the real world. You're qualified if you can solve a problem that someone is willing to pay to have solved. That's it. Not when you know everything. Not when you're perfect. When you can deliver results. You fixed servers that saved companies thousands of dollars in downtime. You've prevented data breaches that could have cost millions. You've implemented systems that increased efficiency and productivity. But somehow you think you're not qualified to help a small business set up their network security? The imposter syndrome is a liar, and it's keeping you broke. Let me tell you about Sarah, 42 years old, system administrator, making $65,000 a year. Classic imposter syndrome case. I'm just a system administrator, she'd say. I'm not a consultant. But Sarah had a problem. The company was laying people off, and she was terrified of being next. So she made a decision. Instead of updating her resume and looking for another job, she was going to bet on herself. Here's what Sarah did that most people don't have the guts to do. She started treating her current job like a consulting gig. Instead of just fixing problems, she started documenting everything, creating processes, building systems that could run without her. Then she started reaching out to former colleagues who had moved to other companies, not asking for jobs, asking if they needed help with projects, contract work, temporary consulting. First project, $3,000 for a weekend server migration. One weekend made her almost a month's salary. Second project, $5,000 for a security audit. Third project, $8,000 for a complete network overhaul. 6 months later, Sarah had made more from consulting than from her full-time job. 12 months later, she quit. Today, she runs a $400,000 IT consulting business with clients across 3 states. Same skills, same knowledge. The only difference? She stopped asking for permission and started taking action. So, let's talk about the permission you already have. Every certification you've earned, every problem you've solved, every system you've secured, every disaster you've prevented. Those aren't just job duties. Those are credentials. proof that you can deliver results. But here's the permission that matters most. The permission to charge for your work. The permission to say no to projects that don't serve you. The permission to work with clients who respect your expertise. The permission to build wealth instead of just earning wages. Nobody's going to give you that permission. You have to take it. Here's your action plan. Not for next week, not when you feel ready, right now. Step 1. Pick one service you can offer based on what you already do well. Network security, data backup, system optimization, cloud migration. Pick one. Step 2. Write a one-page description of that service. What problem it solves, what results clients can expect, what it costs. Don't overthink it. Just write it. Step 3. Find 3 businesses that need this service. Local businesses are perfect because they prefer working with someone they can meet face-to-face. Step 4. Make contact, email, phone call, walking door. Offer a free consultation to assess their needs. Not a consultation. You're not asking for permission. They're offering a solution to the problem. That's what consultants do. Look, I've just handed you a position that most people pay thousands of dollars to learn. But here's what separates the wannabes from the winner. Execution. Most people will watch this video, maybe even subscribe, but they'll go right back to waiting for permission. You have a choice right there. You can close this video and go back to your 9 to 5, waiting for someone else to validate your worth. Or you can finally give yourself the permission you've been waiting for. Your skills are valuable. Your experience matters. Your time is worth more than what you're being paid. Stop acting like you need someone else's approval to succeed. You're ready to stop asking for permission and start building your empire. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Next week, I'm showing you exactly how to overcome the pricing fears of IT professionals' growth and how to charge what you're actually worth. The only permission you need is your own. So what you need.